I'm going to read a couple of poems from the little chapbook that we make every year, and then a few newer poems that I've been working on. I'll read 5 poems. The first 4 poems are about my brother's death in July 2013. He was 24 years old. We're not sure if he committed suicide, though it seems that that's what happened, but he drank himself to death. Literally died of alcohol poisoning. And so in order to try to give him a new life, this is my project. It's called the Obituary Addendums, is what I've been writing. And right now I'm just kind of have the obituary on one side crossed out with the new story written. I was responsible for writing his obituary, and it was the most difficult thing that I've ever had to write. It doesn't get easier. I thought it would, it does not. His name was Dylan Thomas. Dylan Alexander Thomas. April 20th, 1989. 420, baby, right? To July 7th, 2013. This is obituary addendum number 3. The after party. Syracuse, Utah. I'm a drunk, Dad says. We sit on stiff chairs, smoking cigarettes in the thick garage, July sun baking. I'm a drunk, I say. And your mother's a drunk, he says, suddenly bright-eyed, but then he shrinks. He's crying. Inside the house, Sean slams doors, laughs, punches out all the walls and the staircase to the basement, then calmly conducts conversations. Like I said, he says, when we got to the hospital, they took me straight to the chapel. Now Sean's got all Dylan's savings, $200 for a new car, and he's peeling out in Dad's new black Camaro for beer. We're having a fucking party on Dylan, he screams, wild-eyed. This is what he would have wanted. So we cheers, beer after beer, to Dylan, barely 5 hours gone. Pretend he didn't die here, right here, on the kitchen linoleum of alcohol poisoning, choking on his own vomit. Pretend Sean didn't pound his chest, 911 on the phone. Pretend we are not walking over and over the cleaned up space where our brother died. Sean is my brother, and he tried to save Dylan in many ways, literally with CPR, but couldn't save him. After Dylan died, it was, I don't know, okay, I can't explain that, but I wanted to talk to him, and I just I would just say, Dylan, I'm here, I want to talk to you, and he talked to me one night. I literally heard his voice, and so this is the conversation with my brother. Stumbled into darkness, whispered, Dylan, are you there? I'm listening. And I listened so hard I heard concrete sizzle, moonlight blister, stars rip the sky's black fabric. I listened until I heard you say, I'm here. I can hear you, Shan. And as always, I ached for us both to be glad, so I told you how our sisters and I, huddled in the dingy mortuary, flipped through the heavy book to pick the right image for your service notes. We saw Jesus in a luminous grove, Jesus with a little boy on his knee, smiling up. How hysterical to paste your face over the child's, see you gazing up, the gentle eyes. And when the funeral director left the room, all at once we burst into laughter, and Dylan, you laughed so hard I cried. Yeah, you said, you so should have fucking done it. I smiled into the blur, hot moon bloating, heaven, hell. I am not going crazy. I am in Utah, in Wellsville. Today is the 15th of July. There was no time in July a smudged hot circus of death, and Sean was leaving immediately on a train. Don't go, we begged. No, 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 Sean screamed, punching holes in the walls. Oh, and then he was gone. We were having a funeral, then we were not. One day we decided to bury Dylan, but the next day, no, he wouldn't want it. We'll cremate him, burn, that's what he'd want. We'll choose our urns, divide the ashes. Dad's on Xanax, Dad's on the phone with a stranger, arguing quietly till his voice cracks. How much, he asks, does it cost to burn my son? This is a mess. This is something I've been working on. It doesn't have a title right now. I wrote it recently. This winter has been really frightening because we haven't had one, you know. Anyway. This is the land of the dead and dying winter, land of the suicide brother, the partial me sliding smoke-like under the basement door. Am I smoke or raging flame? His hair, is it melting? Stuff that in my sorry sack, a little snuffed out bright. Today in the river, rolled red car, crushed windshield empty, the people have been removed. But something human lingering, water, green gliding, flooding the interior. And just up the road from the accident, a man carries a coyote, copper fur, rich luxury in spring sun, a full tail swinging. Is that man carrying its dead body? Yes, all bound up by the feet, clear gunshot blood soaking fur, right where its bright heart once thumped. Oh, why must we kill the wild beautiful, carry its carcass, dull-eyed trophy, who just this morning breathed sweet snowmelt, the unworldly sad lavender of a much too early spring. And this final one is a love poem, and it's called, so it's not about Dylan, actually, but though everything is, I guess. It's called Golden. Together we saw the eagle heave from black branches, glide the icy air, a colossal, flawless, golden grace. How luminous the world when we're together. How exquisite the naked tree in winter, astonished, swaying. After holding such beauty, how to endure its departure. But oh, we smiled to be witness. In the sun, you touched my face. Thank you.